What up? Welcome back, everybody. Let's play some Fallout. I've got a perfect hour and a half before dinner time, so this is the perfect game to play right now. About an hour and a half is the natural amount of battery I get out of this headset. And I haven't really wanted to dive into getting all the little attachments. Like, technically I should upgrade the router. I got a 6 gig router, but I should get the 6E router. Yeah, I don't want to spend the money on it. And then I really should get a battery pack. Either a battery pack or the appropriate cable. Which I don't want to spend any more money on this VR. I like VR a lot, but I'm not really like totally in love with it.
I don't like it.
You don't like what? Alright, so anyway, we're at Far Harbor, and we're going to get into the quest. We did most of the intro stuff last time. Talking to the villagers and whatnot. So, I want to get into the gameplay. We're going to go up the hill to... There's like, I already have like 3 different quests to do, so... We're going to go, let's see, which one are we starting out at? Let's do the Cliff's Edge Hotel. What can't I see? Get that later. I don't know what quest we're working on right now, but we're going up to this hotel. Right up there. Actually, that's not the right one. So we already started this place. There's a Codsworth robot lookout dude upstairs. We came in, killed some ghouls. I can't remember if we... There he is. I don't think we even really got started, like, what's going on here? I don't even know. So, we're gonna quick save and figure it out. Zombies don't care about energy weapons. But they really don't like... Level up! What up, Mr. Dude? Pearl.
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Watch your step. Bit of
Synth leg.
a mess in
Always
here.
sell what we can't
Okay.
use ourselves.
Keep your distance.
Bit of exercise, man.
Like I said. Oh, behind you!
You showed them.
They don't like shotguns. So there's a vault down here. There's still a texture problem going on. Hopefully we get that
You
figured
noticed
out.
there's a vault here, right?
Yeah, I did.
We can get in.
I'm curious if it opens. We could get that car off of it. No scope.
next?
No scope.
The ammo. See what's left.
All right.
Must
Trapper
be
didn't do so well here. He got taken over by some zombs. Okay. Okay. Let's go upstairs. She took your arm off, man. Ow.
Think the Farrells have been here since the war? It's a nice enough place to spend a couple hundred years.
I think it's all the people that died here during the war. Somehow died to irradiation and turned.
Stay back.
Ah, take them all. Here we go.
Okay.
Time to earn that next drink.
Need backup.
Oh, that was a flare. We don't want that. You guys okay? I thought that was a grenade. How do I... Nope, nope, nope. We're on artillery smoke. That won't work here. And then let's do some... Oh, we got 2 levels stored up, huh? Let's do some of that, huh? How do I show my current effects on me? Okay, well, whatever, let's do this. Oh boy, what were we doing? I was trying to stick to energy weapons. And that never really stays all the way through. I don't mind the crits. I like crits on VR quite a bit. But I was thinking of doing a melee build, so if I really want to do that, I'm going to have to fully respec. Punching attacks. And then melee. Really don't have any damage in that. Nothing lives long enough to get to us anyhow. Armor, I should probably do some armor. Obviously I'm going to want that in the end. What was the thing that I need for... I think I want this. Obviously I want to get it eventually, but that's what I want now. So level 41. Still need 5 levels. Still need more for gun nut. What do I do with my build? What am I doing with my build? Let's just do that. I'm probably gonna end up respecking, so whatever. I feel really tall again. Are we going?
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Oh, I thought we were in a new area. Did we just take the elevator back up to where we were? We never went all the way down. Ha ha ha. We just got turned around there. That's what happened. Well, that works. Give a guy with a trigger reaction. Who's hitting me?
Die, but fuck away from me. Come on, you right up turd. Let's do this. Back off. Eat this.
Oh, you're creepy! The no-arm creepy arms.
I'll be drinking a toast to your... Stop for a drink, yeah?
Oh, creepy creepies! Creepy creepies. I was in a really bad situation with that missile launcher. Oh, I thought I'd be able to shoot at some...
Everything gotta use.
What the heck?
Damn it.
I say it's time for a drink.
Okay, there was a legendary in here. Why can't I reach the dudes? Nuclear material and no legendary glowing one with no weapon or armor. Cool. Weak.
Nice.
See, this is what I thought I'd have the missile launcher for. It's this stupid guy right here. Take that. Boom! You gonna tell me you're not alive? Oh, really? This is what he already fought through these guys. Look at this. He's just chilling at the end of the hall like, yeah, I got him. Well, I like to shoot stuff at the missile launcher anyhow, jerk. I bet there's something down there. That went high. That was way high from what I was aiming at. Okay.
This elevator leads to the exclusive area of the hotel. You should feel quite privileged that they will be allowing you in.
Okay. Are they gonna allow me in nicely?
After you, the elevator is right there.
Okay.
After you, the elevator is right there.
Well, if there's a vault, there's vault-tech shenanigans. Wonder what they got up to here.
You need to speak to Maxwell. Go ahead and activate the control panel there.
Oh, come on, get off me. Follow Pearl, activate door. Oh, there is a vault here. Okay.
Greetings! Welcome to Vault 118, your home away from home, underground. Did you change your mind about helping us investigate? We really could use some help. Are you the detective we sent for?
I think yes, you are.
Why do you need a detective?
Well, there's been a suspicious death in the hotel. We need someone to investigate. Are you the detective we sent for?
Yes, I'm the detective.
Oh, thank goodness.
Vault 118.
Time the police sent someone out to investigate.
Well, this place is all clean.
Residents, and they're very worried.
What happened? Who died?
It's Mr. Parker, the primary owner and financier for the hotel. This is just a disaster. Have a look at the crime scene for clues. And when you're ready, we can discuss your findings. They're at the crime scene again. Don't they realize that they're going to disturb the evidence? You'd better come with me, detective.
Oh, I remember this. Okay. I'm gonna do a little bit of talking with all these robots.
Do you not see the glory of it?
This is still a fun section, though. Spirits. Let's get into their mood. Oh wait, where's the? Yeah, I want charisma.
What the hell is wrong with you? Excuse me?
You have outdone yourself.
Well, how do you like to eat your kibble in here?
There is more emotion in his days than most have had in their entire lives.
I forgot that it blurs us. Damn it.
I'm just saying that at least he had the decency to make a spectacle of it. There is nothing
Please,
worse
if
than
I may.
That's
If
what
I
this
could
is to
just
you.
have your attention.
You're sick.
I'm sorry for shouting. But the detective has arrived and shall begin the investigation henceforth. Please return to your rooms until the detective has examined the crime scene and had a chance to come speak with you.
Guess someone else felt the same way about brains and machines.
Well.
That is to say, I ain't fond.
Tell me, are you a devotee of the arts? Does that cruel muse call you to her entrapping bosom?
Art is life. Without it, we are no different than animals.
Perhaps, if all we are is a sentience floating in a suit of flesh, or metal, I suppose, then art is the only true communion with the world. Come with me.
I mean, all right.
Just
I didn't even look at this crime scene yet.
Tell me.
This one? Well, it's actually pretty cool.
It's about composition, the balance of colors and emotions, and the struggle to maintain.
I wouldn't give it all the, like,
This was the last
definition and shit, but I would buy it and have it in my house.
Number 1378. Her emotional landscape is superimposed on the portrait. The reality of the subject is distorted as the ego attempts to project itself. This way.
Dude, I can't even hear you over that. Oh, he's got a bunch of paintings.
Tell me, what does this one say to you?
It's like galaxy in space. Hmm?
It's the war. Bombs from every direction, no up or down, the world turned on its head.
I suppose in a way it must be. Art shapes the world, and the world shapes art in return. All art must therefore be constantly reborn through the lens of contextual and historic interpretation. Must I say?
Dude, this guy uses up a lot of paint. Holy crap.
And what about this one? And please.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't mean to push that.
This is bullshit. You're talking out your ass and wasting my time.
Got it in one. Truth be told, this is my best-selling piece. I did this series under a pseudonym, of course. This series has made more money than any of my serious works. And I did the whole thing as a lark.
Yeah, that's how YouTube is.
Value of art to the common man, huh?
YouTube, you'll get your most views, your most likes, your most comments on stuff that you didn't expect to do well at all. And everything that you put time into just kind of just sits there.
Security spent all day chasing them all right through the halls.
Whoever painted these.
My fellow connoisseur of the...
Never mind.
What was the point of all this?
Good as Mr. Pebbles.
Why'd you bring me in here?
Did you have any thoughts about the murder?
The person you should be looking at is Juliana Reed. That Philistine would not know art from her own excrement. She and Ezra had a rather dramatic fight recently. You could hear her banshee screeches all the way across the hotel.
What were Juliana and Ezra?
I don't know. I was painting at the time and I was trying to block it out. Though I bet Guido probably heard them.
Never mind.
Santiago isn't the killer. Murder requires creativity.
And they got a fancy ass vault. That must be retextured from something. Some mod.
Who's a pretty kitty?
Juliana, Mr. Whispers died last month. This is Scruffy. Remember?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Just let me have a look at the neural interface matrix, and I'm sure I can clear that.
No, it's not that. I've just caught another Ghoul. Probably something that got in when they sent Pearl out.
Oh, God. Not this again. Last month you were convinced you had the measles.
You're not a doctor. What would you even know about it? Besides, I think it may be malaria.
First of all, I am a
It's sad that
doctor.
they have to wear a hat or a scarf so they can tell each other apart.
Robotics
Instead of,
given
you know, just having the human faces they
Secondly,
were born with.
I've told you time and again, you can't get sick.
Gonna have to cut them off.
Did you have any...
Oh, well, that's
It's not really my field of expertise, but was there something?
Yeah? I heard that Juliana and Ezra had an argument a few days before he was found dead. Tell me about that.
Well, I was in my lab at the time, so I didn't hear it. But Juliana has always been rather critical. I think she found something in the overseer's office. I wasn't listening when she told me. I don't know, really. Was there something else, Detective?
Never mind.
Very well. I'll just get back to my work then.
I know when I'm... Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
Did you have any...
If you ask me, it's one of those actors. Or that horrible painter.
I heard you had a big fight with Ezra.
Well, it wasn't that big a deal, really. He wanted more money to pay for repairs. I wasn't feeling well that day and lashed out a bit at the poor man. I really should have listened to...
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer, Detective. Hello, Detective. Did you have a question about the heinous murder?
What's with all the junk in here?
These are our things. We're just waiting till the war blows over so we can bring them back to the mansion.
Crates, bookshelves, crates, bookshelves, paintings. Okay.
Never mind.
Good luck catching the murderer.
Can I steal the alarm clock?
I sat down with someone who said, "You can live forever, but you have to roll through life with a brain stuck in a metal
That
cage."
thing's 3 times as old as I am. That's saying something.
Pretty sure there's supposed to be like clues around here to investigate. Yep, there's a bat. Oh, somebody took a bat. Somebody
Baseball
beat him
bat.
down with a bat.
What is this doing
And
here?
paint. Why? See, why can't I reach that? What's going on? I'm not supposed to reach that, am I? Okay, that's weird. So there's paint, and there's a bat, and there's blood. I'm not talking to you yet.
I'd rather die than be stuck.
Hello again. Did you need something?
Have you noticed Juliana acting strangely lately?
Oh, well, I'm probably just being paranoid, but she's been so much more pleasant lately. I mean, it's been nice, but also, most people don't really understand us. But I always appreciate
Really?
this. What allowed me to focus on my research. I'm worried something has happened to her. She doesn't seem like the same person. Was there something else, Detective?
What do you mean Juliana's not the same person?
My wife has always been a very harsh woman, Detective. I don't know who it is in our rooms, but that is not my wife, Detective. Was there something else, Detective?
Did you have any...
I don't want to talk.
Okay.
He deserved better than that.
You think I'm stupid? I saw the way he looked at you. You're gonna tell me that's nothing?
It wasn't like that. We were friends. He helped me out of a tight spot or two is all.
I couldn't stand by like some pasty-faced Percy while he put the moves on my best girl.
What the...
What are we going to do?
Come away with me. Let's leave this dark hole of a city behind. We can be in Buenos Aires by tomorrow.
Oh, I want to believe you, I do, but they'll never let us go.
Then we'll make our stand here. I
got a gun for each of us.
No. The line is, then we'll make our stand here. Two lovers together with a bullet for each of them.
God, why can't I ever get that line? Forget it. I can't do this right now.
Ugh, fine. I'm going to the beach. Well now, if it isn't the brave detective. I haven't seen someone with a body like that in far too long.
You're not so bad yourself.
You should have seen me before all this. Red hair that was the envy of every girl and legs for days, darling. I'm sure you'd rather hear some of my stories from the silver screen rather than talk about that nasty murder business.
I must say, you're quite the actress.
What can I say? It just comes naturally.
Ooh, can we get the
Here's
robot?
some stories, detective.
Have you ever done radio? Your voice is quite enchanting.
Well, darling, play your
Oh,
cards
that's
right. Maybe I'll
three.
whisper some sweet nothings in your ear.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you must be here for my salacious stories of the silver screen.
I must say, I've known flesh and blood girls who aren't half the woman you are.
Keep it up, Tiger. We'll find out if you can handle how much woman I am.
Uh-oh.
Surely you must be here for my salacious stories.
I don't think
of the
YouTube
silver
wants me to
screen.
keep going.
Why don't we grab a bottle of wine and go watch the sunset?
Sounds good, detective.
Uh-oh. Heather? Uh-oh. Fade to black. Fade to black. Uh-oh. I'm in her bedroom.
That was great, detective. But we probably shouldn't make a habit of this. Catch you later, Tiger.
Shoot, there was a message in the corner I didn't catch. Yeah, so we're just gonna never ever talk about this ever again. Heather, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, Heather.
Collecting antiques, are you?
Yeah, I like the nuclear material in those. Okay, so I didn't know that you could even do that. Learn something new every day. Let's go to the Overseer's office. What is... up here. I seduced the robot. You all saw it. And we seduced the robot. Am I allowed to do this? Is this going to be bad?
Maybe Maxwell has the key.
I don't want to tell Maxwell I'm going in there.
Sweet.
Well, that is a dead overseer, for sure. Stacks and stacks of Benjis. Okay, Overseer instructions. We should play the tape. Overseer's log.
Progress on construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Briggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
Vault 118, designed to test social interaction between working class, ultra wealthy, under confined conditions, working in conjunction with staff from the Cliff's Edge Hotel. This vault shall function as a luxury hotel to attract necessary testing subjects. Upon beginning the testing, additional subjects shall be admitted from the local population. Much inferior wing of the vault. Residents, prior to experiment activation, Vault 118 shall function as an ultra elite hotel, attract test subjects, appropriate wealth, clandestine area. Upon activation, notice from Vault-Tec secondary wing shall be made open to the public. Vault entry, therefore confined to cramped second wing. Once residents have been admitted, sealed test results can be determined. Preferential. Ultra elite subject group, not to number more than 10. They have every desire tended by the robotic staff, and to the extent that is possible. They're considered above all legal restrictions in interacting. Oh, okay. Subject group should be numbering 300 working class. Restricted to the second wing of the vault. Measures to be taken to ensure that the living conditions are uncomfortable and cramped. Food and other rations are extremely limited. Breach of rules are to be judged by Test Group A and enacted by robot staff members. Staff duties. Potential for extreme social interactions. Vault-Tec staff shall be restricted to the overseer and key research members. All other security, services, and maintenance positions will be filled by robotic staff to ensure safety and test compliance. Where did all these people go? Change of test parameters. This is unheard of. One of the subjects from A, apparently a researcher of General Atomics, is some sort of advanced robotics. He and his wife convinced the other members of A that the international situation becoming tense once again, their best chance to outlast the war is to have their brains inserted into the robots, and they're doing this voluntarily. It's absolutely insane. I've tried to convince my superiors that this will completely discount the test results, and they seem to be intrigued by the idea rather than appalled. We received activation notice from Vault-Tec to begin the test, despite the second wing still being incomplete, however, and I was attempted to trigger the recruitment protocol for Test B. System informed me that I had been locked out. Someone from A seems to have overridden the system to prevent the admittance of the local population. They've been pounding on the door for days and there's nothing I can do. Wow.
Sounds like Ezra was embezzling from his investors.
I couldn't actually focus on this, so I'm going to play it. If I can remember. I hate this. I always eject the tapes. I think it's that. Employee log. Yeah.
This is government employee number
no, actually, that's not it.
11. Screw this government bullshit. This is S.P.E.C.I.A.L. Sirens, they came so fast. And the alarm. The only ones we could save were on duty. Stevens had left to get something out of his car.
I literally just pulled it out. The messages that pop up on screen, they go up for like 0.5 seconds. I can barely see anything that's announced to me. It's pretty annoying. Wow. There it is.
Progress
That's
on
why.
construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled.
Okay.
Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
himself up in a steel hole to escape the bomb. Sounds like trading one kind of hell for another.
Sure does. Oh, I gotta show this off. Is this where the beach is? Yeah. Just to show it to the stream. Look at this place. Oof. Sorry. I didn't realize it'd be so loud. I don't know what the heck the deal is with that loud reverberation. It's like an echo chamber in there. Anyway, that's like part of this place is they have this ultra luxurious, even in the vault, they have a beach with water. Clean water. People upstairs can't, or outside. People outside can't even get enough water to drink. These people are bathing in it and filtering it. So, there was only 10 Ultra Elites, and the 300 riffraff never ever got admitted. So the only, like, people that live here are these ultra rich assholes who all put themselves into robot form. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this up.
Have a look at the crime scene.
I honestly don't even remember what's going on.
Ready, we can discuss your findings. You are free to question the residents, but their safety is our priority. So unless you have solid evidence, I would avoid accusations.
I'm sorry, I have to play this one more time because I keep thinking I'm focused on looking around the place.
Construction of the second wing of the vault is completely stalled. Once the premier area of the vault had been completed, funding seems to have been cut off. My supervisors have informed me that they haven't received payment from Mr. Parker, and Vault-Tec won't pay out of pocket to continue construction. I've repeatedly approached Ezra about the finances, but he keeps telling me that Mrs. Riggs hasn't transferred the funds. However, when I asked her, Juliana said that she had just given Ezra extra for the gold paint in the rooms. I've hired an investigator to look for signs of embezzlement in a few weeks.
So Juliana is the one I should be looking at.
Blood? Looks like the brain enclosure was smashed. Red paint?
And I already picked up the bat. Shit. Did that ruin the... So that's red paint and a bat. It's to frame the painter. It's gotta be Juliana. You're the one. Weird hoarder chick that can't let go. Yeah, you did it.
I found some evidence that Ezra was embezzling from you and the other investors.
Oh, well, I really don't believe that. Mr. Parker wouldn't do such a thing, I'm sure.
I think you're the real murderer.
Mm-hmm. You did it.
I want to kill Mr. Parker.
Ezra was embezzling your money. That's why you killed him and framed Keith.
You were so close, Detective.
It's a shame. I thought I could keep the ruse going a little longer. Oh, well.
What?
To end eventually, I suppose. This doesn't have to end in more violence, Detective. Just walk away. I'll leave, and you can tell them I escaped.
If I'm gonna let you go, I want a cut of what you've stolen.
So it's like that, eh? Fine. I'll grease your palm a bit, Detective. Now, am I free to go?
Pre-war money? No!
Not a chance. Your murder spree stops here.
Then let us end this.
Ah, right in the... That's just not where you hit a man. That's not where you hit a man. Okay. So who's actually Ezra? Wasn't Ezra a robot in this room? Oh! That means oh! Wait, no, that's not the one I slept with. Is it? No. That was a different person in the other side of the room. Other robot. Yay. You're off the hook, buddy. Paint something good.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
I killed him. He had it coming.
You did the right thing, Detective. There you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering such a heinous plot. I don't think we could have done it without you.
Ah! More pre-war money, you jerks. Is this done? Show me the quest. There it is. That's what I wanted. Quest reward. Alright, see you guys. Have fun, robots. It was nice. Sort of. Man, there's more. This place doesn't ever stop. They're all fancy. Look at their fancy stuff. Oh, fancy. I kind of want to rob this place. Completed. Brain Dead Part 2. Was I doing 2 quests there?
That was quite the commotion. Did you need something, Detective? Forgot a personal item at home.
No.
What have you got?
Keepsakes, hunting equipment, and a variety of small personal items. Looking for a gift to bring back to that special someone?
I've got a few minutes to browse.
All of our items have...
Concrete. I actually do want the ASAMs. I don't want to go back and get them. Concrete. The Dapper Gent. Minus damage from robots. 17,000. I want your alarm clock. I want the nuclear material. Oops, whatever. No, crystal. Crystal's good. Screws. Dun, 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 dun. Shipments of stuff. Another alarm clock. Okay. I think we're done here, guys. All the cars. A garage for cars. Oh, that's why there was a car over that, the vault door. It's actually supposed to lower cars in here. and store them. Imagine the ultra wealthy coming out of the vaults and not only having all their money and wealth, but they're like, oh yeah, I happen to have my, like, car that I saved. It's so incredibly rare now that its value went up even more. I've never seen this room before. This is the unfinished Vault B section. I have never ever been over here. Oh, they just filled it up with Vault A. Okay. So there really was nowhere for these people to go, even if they were admitted. They spent more time getting cars in and out than they did a space for 300 people. Tells you something about Vault-Tec. Oops. No, I didn't like that. Okay then. Dun, 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 back to Far Harbor. Uh-oh. What's going on now? Oh, gotta love it. Random crashing. You wanted to go up the elevator. Well, why you gotta do that? I don't think it's gonna catch up. I pushed a button right when the elevator was loading them in. And instead of me pushing the button, it said, do something to old Longfellow, who just like showed up right there. And now it's stuck. That sucks.
I found the killer.
It was Ezra. He killed Juliana and took her place to hide his tracks.
My word! I never thought Mr. Parker was capable of something like this. What happened when you confronted him?
Turns out Robo-Brains can eat. And I served him up a heaping helping of justice.
Well, bravo, I suppose. Here you are, Detective. Payment for your services and a bonus for uncovering some...
Protect and serve.
Good day to you! Hello there!
Maybe we could get out of the fog for a while.
Looks like Howard didn't make it. I'll have to repair the fog condensers myself.
Collecting antiques, are you?
That fellow might turn out to be an angler.
Eyes open, something stuck. Well then, what's next? We ain't alone here. Whiskey's running low. Better find some more, and soon. Guess we got no choice. Wow, take 'em all.
Remember, head south out of town. You'll find the fog condensers along the road. You can't miss them.
Those fog condensers are back online.
Good. Our water supply was starting to get low. Wasn't sure how much longer we could hold out. Did you find Howard?
Is there a next of kin? If so, you should notify them.
I should never have let him go out there alone. Well, I said it was paying work. 200 caps should be enough.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Don't know if you've chatted up the Mariner, but she's always looking for help. I know Cassie Dalton was asking around, but... well, judge for yourself there.
Thanks. Glad I could help you out.
That makes two of us. Now, here's your pay. I've got to start making arrangements for Howard.
Fresh shipment. All your medical and food needs. If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world.
The fog's poison, on account of the children of Adam.
The fog. It's dangerous. Okay?
How can the bait shop help you?
Hi.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead. No. It's a mainlander. Well, welcome to my little clinic. If you need doctoring, speak up. I wish I had time for some proper conversation, but my work's never done.
Who's Andre?
Poor Andre is my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I know a few things about medicine. Can I try to help him?
You say, what? You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke, but I'll be watching you.
Let's take a look.
Send your loved ones.
Is the fog? Me. Do you feel weird? It makes me feel weird. Kind of nervous and jittery on the inside, you know?
I think you may have done. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance. Welcome to my clinic. You need anything?
I need some medical attention.
Then speak up.
Too much radiation.
Everyone on the island. Now, was there anything else bothering you?
Actually, never mind.
Looking for a bargain?
Brooks is a mainlander too.
Seems like the fog really creeps in.
Mrs. Dalton.
Those feral ghouls come at you quick. Poor people. Edie learned that the hard way.
I've yet to catch a proper fish.